السلام علیکم
السلام علیکم
ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ۔ وعلیکم السلام ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ۔ یا ربی لک الحمد کما ینبغی لجلال وجهک وعظیم سلطانک، اللہم ربنا لک الحمد بما خلقتنا ورزقتنا وہدیتنا وفرجت عنا، اللہم لک الحمد بالاسلام ولک الحمد بالایمان ولک الحمد بالقرآن، اما بعد فاعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم، بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم، رب اشرح لی صدری ویسر لی امری واحلل عقدۃ من لسانی یفقہوا قولی، ربنا زدنا علما، اللہم فقہنا فی الدین، اللہم انا نسألک علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طیبا، اللہم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا الہ الا اللہ، آمین یا رب العالمین۔ رب یسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخیر۔ So inshallah we are going to continue with our fi'l amr, and we are inshallah gonna finish it today and move on. So that is going to be inshallah last class on fi'l amr. So if you have any doubt, any question, you can ask me. So that was the homework from last class. So let's do a little practice and inshallah then we're gonna move on. So the first word is ikshif, and then it says convert it into jama muannas. So who can do that? What is jama muannas? What pronoun it is referring to?
Antunna?
Yes. So jama muannas, since we are on amar, right? So it is antunna. Very good. So now what version, like how it gonna be on antunna version?
Ikshifna?
Very good. Ikshifna, it is our antunna version. Okay. What about uktul? Okay, and sorry, one more thing. How we are going to say it? So ikshifna.
Can I say?
No, the same person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ustada, you want me to say all the sigas?
Yeah. Not all the sigas. Okay, let's say all the sigas, and then you are going to describe antunna version.
Okay. So, ikshif, ikshifa, ikshifu, ikshifi, ikshifa, ikshifna.
Perfect. Okay. Now can you explain antunna? How we are going to say? So ikshifna.
In the antunna version, we are not going to change anything. The nunun niswa, it stays.
So how we gonna say fe'lu amrin?
Oh, okay. All right. Fe'lu amrin mabni ala sukun.
Perfect. So now in antunna version in fe'l amr, right? Two sigas are mabni ala sukun, right?
Yes.
And that is antunna
Anta and antunna.
and anta and antunna. Okay, so fe'lu amrin mabni ala sukun. Okay.
Then wal fa'il nunun niswa.
Perfect. Which is
Zamir muttasil mabni ala fatha.
Yeah, what fatha we are referring to over here?
The fatha on the noon.
Exactly, because we are describing our fa'il now, right?
Yes.
So when we are describing our fa'il, we need to look for fa, ain,
lam,
and lam kalima, and whatever haraka is lam kalima carrying, right?
Yes.
But when we are describing our fa'il, right? So
Yes.
then we need to say what haraka the fa'il is carrying.
Yes.
So we should not confuse these two things. Very good. Okay, so nunun niswa is damir muttasil, and this damir muttasil is mabni ala fatha.
Ala fatha. Fi mahli rafa.
And this is the fa'il. Very good. Beautiful. And I hope you have memorized it.
Yes, inshallah.
Okay. So we need to memorize all these 5 sigas, 6 sigas, but antuma is basically same, right, for both. So just we have to memorize these ones perfectly. Okay. Now, if I give you next person, who gonna be the next one? Quickly.
Yes, Ustada.
Okay. So you take the last one. Unkul.
Unkul.
And
Unkul.
let's change into musanna.
Musanna. Yeah. Unkul. What I say, sigo?
Musanna.
Yeah. Unkula.
Very good. Because for musanna, we know that we need to just add alif to it.
Alif.
This is the file, right? This is
Yes.
the sign that this is a musanna. Very good. Can you say the whole thing now?
Unkula. Unkul. Unkula. Unkuli.
No, where is antum?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Domir, yeah. Antum.
So antum would be what?
Unkulu.
Then? Anti?
Anti is unkuli.
Very good. Musanna again?
Musanna antunna.
Unkula, yes.
Yes. Unkulna. Antunna, unkulna.
Yes, perfect. Right? So it's easy. You know that this is anta version. For antuma version, you're gonna just add alif, right? And
Yes,
for antum version, what you gonna do? Add wow.
Antulu, wow.
Right? And then again,
lam has dhamma and wow.
Exactly. Because we are adding wow, right? So then we need to bring a dhamma. Otherwise, we cannot pronounce it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unkulu, yes. Only one siga is unkulu.
Yeah, with dhamma.
Yes.
Okay. Then anti is since we know that ya yes, yaul mukhataba is the file, so we need to add this.
Yes.
And because of this ya, we are giving it a amma kasra. Right?
Before ya haraf is then kasra.
Exactly. And then musanna is same, and then antunna, we know that, okay. Antunna is unkulna.
Unkulna.
Adding nunu niswa, right?
Jama is ankulna. Musanna is unkula.
Yes. Unkula is musanna, and then we are antunna, and antunna. Yes.
Antunna is unkulna.
Very good. And we don't have to bring any changes. We already have skoon because that is the requirement of nunu niswa, right?
Yes.
So we already have, so we don't have to do much. So we're gonna just have nunu niswa attached to it. That's it. Right? So you guys need to understand this math. What we are eliminating, what we are adding as a file, right? So then it will not be a problem. So we are not just memorizing it, but we are understanding the mechanism in here. Okay, now how we gonna say musanna, unkula? Say the whole version. So felun.
Felun amrun. Felun amrun mabniun.
No. Say it properly. What fragment we are talking about then? When we are saying felu amar, what we are saying, what construction we are making here? Felu
amar.
No, yeah, it is amar. You can say fel amar.
Yeah. Felu amrin mabniun ala hasfin nuni.
Exactly. So there was noon over here, which we have dropped. So we are saying ala hasfi noon. Okay, and then
والألف والألف الإثنين إثنين الألف is إثنين ضمير متصل مبني على السكون في محل رفع.
Perfect. And I hope you're gonna memorize that.
مبني على الرفع فاعله.
Yes, because file is always rafa, but it is not showing us, right? So there is no dhamma, which is telling us that this is rafa, so that's why we are saying fi mahali rafa. And all these damair muttasila in af'al, they are, when it comes to their flexibility, they are always what?
Yes.
They are always what? Mabni.
Mabni.
Okay, so all damair muttasila which we found in af'al, they are always, when we have to describe, they are always mabni.
Yes.
Because no change gonna come to them. Now when they are mabni, then we can further describe, right? They can be mabni ala sukoon, they can be mabni ala dhamma, right?
Yes.
So then we have to mabni ala fatha. Which one is mabni ala sukoon?
If'alu waw sukun. No.
Damir muttasil, we are talking about just damir muttasil. So damir muttasil could be mabni ala sukoon in what siga? We are talking about only amar. We're not gonna talk.
Amar, yes.
Yeah, so only in amar, what siga is mabni ala sukoon?
If'alu.
So meaning antuma, right? Antuma, antum, and
lam. Ustaza, I cannot perfect use it. If'al lam is sukun. If'ala lam kalima is sukun.
Lam kalima is sukoon in, we are talking about, this is fail amar mabni, right?
Yes.
But yes. I am over here talking about damir muttasila.
Yes.
Right? So we are talking about file over here now.
File, yes.
When we are talking about file as a mabni, right? So then we need to see, okay, these damair muttasila are mabni ala sukoon in all of them basically, right?
Yes.
In our antuma, antum and anti, all are mabni ala sukoon.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
then antunna is mabni ala
anti. Yes.
Because I can see fatha on nunu niswa.
Yes.
And
fatha,
then anta is
fatha.
Yes. And then anta is damir mustatir. We cannot even see the damir muttasila there, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. So now someone else need to come. Who is ready? We should not be taking that long.
I can try. Sister, I can do it. Okay.
Okay, who is that? Sister Kausar?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sister Kausar, you're gonna take this word. Ihmil, sorry.
Ihmil.
And it says change into mufrad muannas. What siga it would be, mufrad muannas?
Singular feminine.
So which?
Ihmil.
No, what siga is it? First of all, you need to say
and here.
No,
here?
but we are talking about fi'l amar, my love.
And siga. This is anta. It should be an mufrad muannas.
Yes, you are close.
Singular muannas.
Yeah, so what siga?
So it's ihmili.
Okay, first you need to say the siga, mufrad muannas. What's siga?
Mufrad Muannas is antum.
Antum.
Not understanding. And
For example, for musanna, we were saying antuma, right?
right.
Okay, so mufrad muannas. What siga we are referring to?
Mufrad.
Why it is that hard, my love?
I don't know. I'm not, my brain is
No,
not going there, but
we have
I'm
only
just nervous.
sigas, right? We are talking about only second person now because we are doing
Second
fail.
person, anti.
Exactly. Right? In second
So
person,
when you ask question, my
one is
brain
mufrad and
goes blackout.
basically. Right? So we need to get familiar with this idea as well, right? So this is anti. Okay.
Yes,
So now for anti, what we need to do over here?
hello.
What is damir muttasil in anti?
Zamir Muttasil in anti. Mili.
Very good. So what is that?
Ihmili is fail
Yeah,
amr
anti
mabni.
version. So basically, ya over here, right?
Ya is
This ya has a name. What is the name of this ya?
ya al muqatiba.
Mukhataba. Very good, right? So
Muqataba.
mukhataba is a damir muttasil over here, right?
Okay.
Damir muttasil baris
Baris
and this is
mabni ala sukun.
very good. Okay, so
Fi
you are getting
mahalli
it.
rafa.
Very good. Very good. Beautiful.
No,
This is,
I got it, but when you ask question, I am so nervous. I
it's
just
okay.
forget everything.
No, you don't have to, okay? You don't have to. Have confidence, okay? So when we know, we know. And I'm not a monster here, okay?
No, you are not.
Yeah.
You're not. It's just the name of the teacher. Teacher. She's a
No,
teacher.
no. We need to get out of this fear, okay? Yeah, so we don't need this fear because this fear is not helping us, rather destroying us, right? So we need to get rid of that fear of teacher. You need to be confident enough saying it. Okay, so now say the whole 6 sigas. So
Ihmil, ihmila, ihmilu, ihmili, ihmilna.
Very good. Ihmila is same, right? So, and then ihmilna, very good. Okay, now you already said the whole thing. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. And what does that mean? What is ihmil mean?
Ihmil is
Ihmili
to
or
carry burden.
yeah. So you lady carry the burden.
Carry
Very good.
burden.
Very good. Okay. Any question? This is how you guys should be doing it. So if you are not that comfortable with this chart or with this homework, then you guys need to do it again. And you need to dig deeper. Where is my file? How I am going to describe my file? Is my file mabni? Is my file mustatir? Is my file mabni with the fatha? Right? So these things should be perfect in your mind. So if you guys still need to have some time with this homework, then do it. And if you guys have a question, you can ask me maybe at the end, or if anything really important, you can ask me now, because I'm gonna move on. I'm thinking that we can finish our Filamar today. So no question. Should we move on? Everyone is clear on how to describe file, how to describe fail, why we are saying sometimes that Fi'l amar is mabni ala sukoon. Other time we are saying fi'l amar mabni ala hasfi noon. Is that concept clear to everyone? I'm talking to everyone. Answer me.
Alhamdulillah, we just need more practice
I'm clear.
ourselves.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
I have a question here. If I'm muntasil, we say it's a mabni.
Muttasil, all, yeah. They all are going to be muttasil mabni.
Mabni for mustatir, it's not, it could be mabni or it is flexible.
No, we are saying muttasil only when we can see it, when the damir is baris, right?
Yes. Yeah.
We only call muttasil, damir muttasil, when we are able to see the damir. If we are not able to see the damir, then we're gonna say it is mustatir, right? And then we're not gonna use the term muttasil with them.
No, I'm asking if it's mabni. It's not mabni, right?
Mustatir, when we cannot see it, how we can say it's mabni or anything else, right?
Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So mabni business gonna be only because we can say mabni ala sukoon or mabni ala fatha, right? So when the damir is not even visible, how we can say?
Yeah, so there is nothing that is inbuilt.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ustadha, can I ask a question, Ustadha? Is it okay? So when we talked about the status, marfu, mansub, or for the verb mazum, regarding noun, we talked the status, right? About mansub. But for the verb, it does not associated with the status. So by saying mansub,
with the what?
With the fail, it doesn't have any status associated with this action, right? So when we say mansub, marfu, or mazum, are we talking about, we are not talking about the status, right?
This is the status, and that is only with the fi'l mudariya, right?
Yeah, for the fail we talk about status.
Yeah, fi'l mudariya has a status.
No, I'm talking about the status the way we understand for the noun.
Yeah, basically this is the same status, yes.
Oh, so verb has a status.
Yeah, fi'l mudariya can have status.
Oh, I thought verb is an action, it cannot
we say fi'l mudariya has different versions. So basically they are status, right? So fi'l mudariya could be marfu. Same marfu we'll used to say, right, in ism.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like when we read the definition of ism fi'l, we said fi'l cannot have the status. It needs action and doer.
Yeah, exactly. Not all of them, but fi'l mudariya can have. So basically this is the same status, but it is not gonna, because ism being marfu and fi'l mudariya being marfu, right, they don't look like same. Fi'l not gonna have tanween at all, right? It cannot take tanween. So the status basically the same, marfu, mansub or majzoom, right? But their form, how their marfu gonna look like, how their mansub gonna look like, and how their majzoom gonna look like is different than ism, right? But we can say that, okay, fi'l mudariya can have different status. Only fi'l mudariya, right?
Yeah.
Not the other afal. Fi'l madi is mabni, fi'l amar is mabni, right?
Yes, like for the ism, when we say mabni, we mean that they don't change their status according to the role of, right? According to their role. They don't change their status by looking. We can only understand their status by context. So for the verb here is the same thing, will be right? For the
afal, there are going to be some haruf. Okay, so they do not, in afal, like they are different obviously than asma, right? So they are going to be mansoob and majzoom, we know, because some haroof gonna come and affect them.
Yeah. So if, for example, if is a harfun nasab can come, harfun nasibatul lil mudhari. If it can, in case it comes before fi'l madi, madi is mabni, so it will not change its haraka, but still we can consider them as mansub, right?
No.
No.
No, we're gonna say fi'l madi, mabni, right? But then it's a different story. Sometimes, and then fail gonna come, and now they are not fail anymore. Rather, they are creating an ism.
Yeah.
Right? So that becomes a different story then. Then we can take them as a ism, and then we can say, okay, whatever status is there.
Okay. Jazakallah khair. Sister, Adam, I believe, is asking something about number 12. What is the number 12?
What is number 12?
Ibda. Ustada is Ibda.
Yeah. So what?
Sorry, she said not to mention her name. I'm sorry. I didn't look. I didn't. Sorry.
Okay.
So what about it?
Ustada, can I try? Ibda.
You want to try it? Okay, go ahead. What does ibda mean, first of all?
To begin?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So, bada'a yabda'u ibda. Ibda, ibda'a, ibda'u. Ibda'i, ibda'a, ibda'na.
Ibda'na, very good. Okay, what would be the Jama Muzakkar?
Jama Muzakkar will be ibda'u with the Hamza.
Very good. Wow, being attached to it. Okay, yes. So now how we are going to say it?
Okay, so let me look at the word ibda'u. Ibda'u. Hamza will have Dhamma.
So fi'lu amrin.
Fi'lu amrin mabni ala hazfi noon. Then fa'iluhu will be wawul jama. Zamir muttasil. Waw will have a sukun. So mabni ala sukun fi mahli rafa.
Very good. Fa'il fi mahli rafa. Fa'il. Very good. Beautiful. Okay. So inshallah, now we are going to move on, and I hope you guys are clear how to describe fi'l amr and its file. So now moving on, we said in the beginning that fi'l amr.
So there is one more question about that one, number 12. It says like for musanna, do they need to write 2 hamza?
Yeah. So it will become ibda'a with the 2. So it will become mad basically. Ibda. Okay, because 2 alif together and they will become long. They will become mad then.
So Ustada, can we write alif maksura or no on the hamza? Ibda'a.
No,
it will be mad.
No, ibda, yes, in anta we have a sukoon, not alif maksura. We don't have alif maksura over here. We have hamza over here. Because
so
the root letter are ba, dal and hamza, bada.
Yes.
Okay. So there is no alif maksura here.
No, in the musanna.
In the musanna, no, not alif maksura. Rather, we're gonna write with madda.
Okay.
That 2 was,
Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Yeah. Okay, so now moving on. So in the beginning, we were saying that fi'l amr is either gonna take a dhamma. If the middle root letter has a dhamma, right, it will take a dhamma. If the middle root letter has a fatha or a kasra, it's still gonna take a kasra, right?
Yeah.
No fatha, we said. But there is one exception to the rule. And what is that? When it comes to Bab Aslama, family 4. When it comes to family 4, Aslama family, which is like that. Aslama is fail madi. Aslama will become yuslimu. So when it comes to family 4, then it will start taking fatha. So if I have to make aslama, and then its mudariya is yuslimu, and I'm gonna go to anta version, it will be tuslimu, right? So I am converting it into amar now. So I need to drop this sign of mudariya. I'm gonna make it majzoom, right? And I need to bring a hamza tul wasl over here. So now this hamza tul wasl, right? What is the haraka on the middle root letter?
Sukun.
Right? So it's supposed to take a kasra over here, islim, but it's not islim. Rather, it would be aslim. And this hamza is not hamzatul wasl. This is called hamzatul qata with fatha. Okay, you see the sign of ayn. You can see say it, right? So it is gonna be written like that. So this is, we can see the hamzatul qata, the other one, it doesn't not gonna have this sign on top of that, right? The neck of this ayn. So it will become aslim. And this hamza is a strong hamza. So if I bring wow, I'm not gonna say waslim, rather I'm gonna say wa aslim. So it is going to be pronounced even though something came before it. So that is gonna happen in family 4.
Ustada, is it the same one in Surah Baqarah? Allah says, إِذْ قَالَ لَهُ رَبُّهُ أَسْلِمْ قَالَ أَسْلَمْتُ لِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
Yes. Right? So aslim. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam that you submit. Right? And you see there is fatha on it. So aslim, this is how in family 4 it will go. Another example is if we have anzara yunziru. Anzara, again aslama family, right? So anzara, this is madi, and it will become yunziru. Now yunziru, take it to the anta version, right? Tunziru. And then you're gonna make it majzoom. You're gonna remove the sign of mudariya, right? Even though it has a kasra over here, right? But the hamzatul qata will take a fatha. It will become anzir. So anzir, anzira, anziru, right? Anziri, anzira, and anzirna. This is how it will go. Another example could be anfaqa. Anfaqa yunfiqu, right? And then tunfiqu, anta version. And when we are converting into amar, it will become anfiq. Anfiq. And then anfiqa, anfiqu, anfiqi, anfiqa, and anfiqna.
So it is applicable for both fi'l madi and also fi'l amr.
What? What is applicable to fi'l madi?
Only for fi'l
Madi,
amr.
like if I say fa aslama, to say fa aslama, right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this hamza, this hamzatul qata gonna remain even in madi because this is a strong hamza.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is strong hamza. This is not hamzatul wasal. So it gonna remain with fatha. So we see in Quran Pak, wa anfiqu mimma razaqnakum. How we are going to break it down? Can someone do it? Wa anfiqu fi'lun.
Zahira, you wanna do it?
Fi'lun amr, mabni. Fi'lun amr, right? Anfiqu, and it's a tum
Fi'lu
siga.
amrin mabni.
Mabni. Anfiqu. Nafaqa. Ala damma. Zamir muttasil wawul jama.
No, apa?
Anfaqu. Anfaqa yunfiqu.
Fail amr, for fail amr we did some process.
Anfiqu, right?
So anfiqu failu amrin.
So ta is gone
say,
and nun.
No, failu amrin mabni ala what?
Mabni ala damma. Mabni ala damma.
We did some process, apa.
Oh, no. No, bihasfi nun.
ala damma is
Bihasfi nun.
exactly. Yeah.
Bihasfi nun.
Bihasfi nun. Okay, so we need to remember for fail
Yeah,
amr.
bihasfi nun. You're right.
Yeah.
And fa'iluhu jamir muttasil wawul jama.
Damir muttasil bariz.
Bariz wawul jama.
And mabni ala what? This file is mabni ala Sukun, right?
Yeah.
Fi mahalli rafa file.
Jazakumullah Sajida, sister. Sister Rahat. Jazakumullah. Both of you.
So wa anfiku, you all spend. You all spend. This is a command. Mimma, whatever. Right? And this min is min tab'idiyya. What does that mean? Do we know the word ba'd? What does ba'd mean?
After.
No, look at the screen.
Other.
Ba'id.
Sorry. Other.
Ba'id is from ba'id, right?
Some of.
Sure, some.
No, some. Yeah.
Okay. Ba'dukum min ba'd mean some of them from some. Right? So ba'd means some. So min tab'idiyya, why we are calling? Because it is giving the meaning of that some, whatever I have given you so much. Out of so much, you're gonna just spend some. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not demanding everything from us. He has given you health, right? So spend some of it in His way. He has given you time, spend some in His way. He has given you money, spend some dollars in His way. Right? So mimma, from whatever, some of whatever, right? Razaqnakum. What kind of word is razaqna?
Nahnu version?
Yes, of what?
Madi.
Nahnu.
Yeah.
Madi, Nahnu.
Okay, say the whole thing.
Sister Nilufar, go ahead.
What should I say?
Say the whole thing. How we describe fail madi?
Fail madi, razaqnahum. Failun madin mabni ala sukun.
Very good.
Then failuhu damir baris muttasil. Nunun fa'il fi mahalli rafa.
Very good. That is good enough. Okay. So even though we can describe more, we can say when we are describing this na, right? We can say that this is Mabni
Fa'ili.
ala. We're gonna take this fatha, mabni ala fatha,
Yeah.
right? So we can keep adding to whatever we are learning, right? But sometimes it's not possible that you say each and everything, but at least we should have understanding of it, right? We are saying so many things about fail, so many things about file, so you should understand each and everything. But when it comes to saying it, so inshallah, since we will keep repeating, it will be a piece of cake for you in a few months, inshallah. But for now, do not overwhelm that, okay, keep forgetting it.
Ustaza, how many the Aslam family?
Sorry?
How many verbs are in this family?
How many?
An Aslam family. Aslim. How many verbs are in this Aslam family?
Wow.
And how do we differentiate from Fele, Fele, Ifal?
Yeah, inshallah. They're gonna come with vocabulary and they're gonna come with knowledge.
I think she's asking how many family.
How many families?
Yeah,
how many words in this
I
family?
think root word. She has
How many?
asking root word.
How many
Maybe
fail in
root
this
word.
family?
No, we cannot say there are many, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so
So how will we differentiate from Ifal?
With knowledge.
Ifal.
With knowledge. When we will do all these families, you're gonna get the markers, and with these markers, you would be able to spot them.
So, Ustada, we will call it harf mazid, right? This alif.
This,
in
yeah,
the Aslama family.
Because root letters are only Nun, Fa, and Kaf.
Yeah, so it will be the 4-lettered.
This is Mazid Fihi family.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Ustada, the Mimma, coming back to, because you said now it got stuck in my mind. So, wherever it's used Mimma, or it's only used somewhere in the Quran?
When it is Mimma, basically it is saying from whatever, right?
Ji.
So then most likely it is, but not every min you're gonna say that this is mantabi'idiyya, because there are many other different functions of min.
Yeah. So but it is min.
Ma.
There's the murakkab, right? Mim and ma.
No, it's not murakkab. It's like min is harfu jar, right? And this ma is a majroor, and this ma is a mawsula, right? So then it is making it one bucket. So mimma razaqna kum is one bucket. And this is
so jar majroor, right?
Yeah, this is jar majroor, and this is MBF.
Okay.
Right? So this is we did that. We are aware of it, how to connect all that dots. Yes. So they are one bucket, and this the name of this bucket is MBF. This is MBF because it is related to Anfiqu.
Yes.
With a fail, right?
Yes.
And then we are further describing our MBF.
So Anfiqu is from Mazid Fi?
Yeah. Anfiqu is Mazid Fi. Yeah. But Razaqna, what do we say about Razaqna? Is it Mazid Fihi or Fil
Mazi? No, it says
it is
Mujarrad. It's Mujarrad.
Yeah, saying Madi is not enough, because Anfiqu, right? We say Anfaqa, Yunfiqu. So even these Mazid Fihi gonna have Madi as well.
Nafaqa, no?
Anfaqa. So this is Madi.
Yeah. Some pattern, yeah.
Okay.
Anfaqa.
Yeah. So saying that this is Madi, because Madi is not the answer. The answer is that Razaqna is Sulasi Mujarrad.
Yeah, Sulasi Mujarrad.
What does that mean when I say Sulasi Mujarrad?
Three
root letters.
Only 3 root letters, right?
Yeah,
we
Razaqna.
don't see anything extra. But in Anfaqa, right? Over here in Anfaqa, root letters are my fa kalima is these ones here, right? So this is extra.
Yes.
Hamza is extra.
Calling this is Mazid Fihi.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Babi Fal. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's, I think it is making sense to everyone. We have 15 minutes.
Ustada, I have a question. So how do we recognize the Hamzatul Khata? Because in Anfaqa, it's just an alif. They have the Hamza over there, and they don't have that small sign. Yeah.
In Hamzatul Wasal, I think even in Quran Pak, you're gonna see this Saad written on it.
Okay.
Okay. So when we have this Saad written on it, it means I'm gonna say one fiqhu, right? I'm not gonna say this, pronounce this alif. But when there is no Hamzatul not this Saad sign, which is called, I think, Sila, right? So when we do not have this Saad sign, then basically it is saying that this is Hamzatul Qata, and we are saying wa anfiqu.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's written always the Saad on top of it, which tells that this is Hamzatul Wasal.
Okay, so in that way you can recognize the word.
Yeah, exactly.
Family. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then let's do this practice. Yes, tabshiruna, you need to make commanding and forbidding both with it. So for one thing, yes tabshiruna, is it Sulasi Mujarrad or Mazid Fihi?
Mazid Fihi.
Mazid Fihi. And when you see so many letters, we have seen extra, ta extra, right? So basically there is one verb, one family you're gonna remember with istaghfara. Okay, so remember this word, istaghfara. So now root letter are only ghain, fa and ra, and this whole ista is extra. Alif, sin and ta. Okay. Did I mention this word sa'al? Yes.
Ustada mentioned in the first class.
Sa'altumuniha.
Ustada, you mentioned it in the surf class, not here.
Yeah, okay. So that this is a whole sentence, right? So sa'altumuni. What is sa'altumuni if I just put over here?
I was asking question. You will be asked.
What is sa'altumuni mean?
I ask.
You ask me.
You all ask her.
You ask
person.
You ask me.
You all ask her.
Everybody, say one person at a time.
One
please.
person, please.
I have to mute otherwise.
Okay, so sa'altum, basically it is sa'altum.
Sisha Daulat, you go ahead.
You all asked her.
Why her? Where is her?
Oh, her.
No, okay, so I'm saying over here. Just focus over here.
Sa'altumuni. You all asked me.
Yes, right? So sa'altum, right? And then this ni is what? Mafulun bihi, right? You ask. So this is fail file and this ni is mafulun bihi. And what is waw doing here?
Wawul jama.
No.
Sa'altumu.
Just to add.
Yeah.
We have antum.
Antum, yeah.
To connect.
To connect.
Yes, just to connect. And that waw has a name. Wawul ishba. Wawul ishba mean like it is making it long, right? And this is for just for the pronunciation, this waw is coming. So sa'altumuni, you all ask me, and then we are attaching ha, another maful, you can say, about her, right? So this word, if you guys remember, then that's gonna help us know what even the damir muttasil, in the afal, we have some damir muttasil, right? So it can help us understand damir muttasil in the afal, and even all these extra letters we can have in mazid fihi. Okay, so alif, sin and ta, we have sa'altumuni in alif, sin and ta, right? Yeah, so that is telling me that, okay, these can be extra letter, and my fa, ain and lam kalima are these ones. So now, yes, tabshiruna, what are the root letters?
Ba, sa, ra.
Ba,
Ba, shin, ra.
Ba,
shin
shin, ra.
and ra. Ba, shin, ra. Okay, and then we said this ya is, what is this ya?
Sign of
Sign
Mudariya.
of Mudariya.
Very good. So this ya is sign of mudariya. What is this sin?
Extra letter.
Extra letter. What is this ta?
Extra letter.
Extra letter.
Extra letter.
This is root letter.
Root
Ba
letter.
is root letter.
Ba kalima.
Sa kalima. Sin is ain
Sin.
kalima.
Ain kalima.
Kalima. What is this ra?
Lam
Lam kalima.
What is this waw?
Wawul jama.
Vowel jama.
Damir muttasil. Wawul jama.
Baris.
Damir muttasil. Baris. Right? Baris. And
Hum.
wawul jama. And this is mabni ala what?
Sukun.
Very good. Mabni ala sukoon. Right? And then fi mahalli rafa fa'il. And what is this noon?
No
lerab.
Nunu lerab.
Nunu lirab.
Very good. Barakallah fiki. Noonu lerab. Right? Because what is this noon telling me?
Marfu. Ism marfu.
That fi'l mudariya is marfu.
Marfu, yeah.
So fi'lun mudariun marfuun bi sabuti noon.
Yeah.
This is how you should be understanding every verb, my loves.
Inshallah.
Okay? So whenever you see a verb, this is how you are going to break it down. Okay, now, so yes, tabshiruna, how we going to turn into forbidding?
Sister Yasmin Ara, go ahead. Someone's name is Sister Yasmin, I saw.
Yasmin is
Yeah.
name.
Hmm.
I cannot describe, but it will be istabshiru.
Istabshiru, you are doing commanding, right?
Yes.
Very good. So by dropping, we are
Noon Arabi.
We are dropping the sign of mudariya. We are dropping this noon irab, right? We are hasfing noon over here, and now my ain kalima has a kasra, right? So I'm gonna take a kasra over here on hamzatul wasal, and it will become istabshiru.
Yeah.
Right? And what would be forbidding?
La tastabshiru.
Huh?
La tastabshiru. No.
Yeah. So for forbidding, what we need to do, just make it majzoom by dropping this noon, right? And we are assuming there is ta, right? So if we are doing with the, so la.
Yeah, from tabshiru, we drop the alamat mazare, the sign of madari, and then you cannot read it, so we add a hamza, and that will have kisra on it. It's tabshiru.
Yeah, so that was amar, but I'm saying forbidding. So for forbidding, do we drop the sign of mudariya?
Yes.
No.
Do we?
No, la yastabshiru, right?
No, we don't drop.
Li yastabshiru.
No,
Li
la.
tabshiru.
Tab
La
shiru. Because it is
La-
yeah, antum. Tab shiruna. That's why tab shiru.
La tabshir.
Sister, try one person, because if I mute, they get upset, and if I don't mute, then they start talking. Please try one person at a time, please.
So
That's all I don't know about forbidding is like asking.
forbidding is like when we are mana karna kisi ko, when we are saying it.
So we don't drop the sign of mudari and we add la. La tastabshiru.
Yes, it will be la tastabshiru. Right? La
tastabshiru.
No, but I'm doing okay. La tastabshiru. Right? So this is how it will be. La tastabshiru.
Yes.
And commanding was istabshiru.
Yes.
And how we are going to say it? What's going on?
I'm not good at saying how to say it.
Okay, so can somebody else try, please?
Istabshir.
Who can do it?
Should I do that, Sajida?
Do it.
How we are going to describe, Papa? How we gonna say for forbidding?
La tastabshiru. La tastabshiru.
So we're gonna say
whole thing describe felon, amar, ferun. Can we say forbidding?
No. Okay.
Lie nafi.
Yeah, that's what I wanna check on. For commanding, we are saying no. For commanding we say felu amrin. Right?
Yes.
But to fail nahi, we say this la is la nafiya. Sorry, nahiya.
Nafiya, right?
Nahiya.
Okay.
La nahiya, and then we say failun mudariun, because we still have sign of mudari.
Yes, still mudari, yeah.
Failun mudariun majzumun.
Bihasfin.
Okay. So see the difference for fail amr, because there is no sign of mudariya, so we can very easily saying, okay, this is fail amr, because this is a whole brand new fail in front of us. But fail nahi, right? We still have sign of mudariya over there. Right? We didn't remove it. So we're gonna say fail mudariya majzoom bihasfi noon. And then we can say fail mudariya majzoom, and we can add over here bila nahiya. We can give a reason why it is majzoom. Right?
So it should be at the end.
You can say over here when you are describing majzoom, right? You can say over here or wherever after bihasfi noon you wanna say it, wherever you wanna say it, but you need to describe that this is majzoom because of
nafiya.
Yeah. Not ittisali, it's not literally
it's before, it's not after.
It's not attached even, right?
Yeah, it's not attached, you're right.
Yeah.
So we can say B.
B, yes.
B la nafiya.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, so that was it.
La nahiya, Saja.
Huh?
La nahiya. She's saying nafiya.
Nahiya.
This is la
nahiya. Thank you, sister.
We are saying fail nahi, right? So
yeah, nahiya.
La nahiya. Okay, then we already talk about fi'lu talab, right? So whenever we are making dua, right, and we are using this fi'l amr, so then we do not call it fi'lu amr, because we cannot command Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So for at that time, basically that's gonna be fi'lu talab, right? I already mentioned that. So we have duas over here. We can see clearly that in Amr, and there is some mix ayat. Some are just random sentences. So that can be a good practice for you guys to figure it out, to differentiate how you're gonna differentiate fail madi, fail mudariya, fail amr, right? The regular one, marfu one, or the majzoom one, right? So that is basically gonna be your homework then. These slides, we can take them as a homework. So you can describe. And if you will have any question, any doubt, then we can take them as a class. So this 1, 2, and this 3. So these are 18 basically small sentences. We can take them as a homework. So with that, we can end our session. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim. Wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.